I saw it first in the cracks, in the moments they thought I wasn't watching. Every smile, every word, every promise twisted into poison. I noticed. I always notice. And yet, I stayed calm. They don't understand that silence. They call it weakness. They call it apathy, but they are wrong. I was learning. I was waiting, watching a world built on illusions. Rot from the inside. Every lie whispered into the dark. Every betrayal carved into my back. I carried them all with my eyes open and my hands untouched. Calm, still, present. It is a quiet revolution. This awareness, a truth no one wants to meet. I became the mirror in their carnival of deception, and the reflection unsettled them. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't shout. I simply saw, and I held it. Their discomfort. It was a language I understood. Every glance that faltered, every word that trembled, proof that my restraint had become more dangerous than their chaos. They speak of power, yet tremble before stillness. They scheme, yet fear the calm that stands taller than any sword. They never see it coming, and yet it was heavy, the weight of silence, to carry the world's lies without breaking, without release. It's a solitude they cannot imagine. I held my truths close, like sharpened stones in my chest. I endured the mockery, the dismissal, the quiet whispers behind closed doors. I was alone, in a sea of deception, a lone sentinel. Every unspoken word, every suppressed outrage, forged a kind of strength they could not break. I breathed in the lies and exhaled nothing, nothing but resolve. I learned that silence is not submission. Silence is armor. And then I realized the truth of it. That calm, that cold, deliberate calm is power. I no longer flinched at the knife of betrayal. I no longer shivered at their subtle manipulations. They tossed their daggers. I let them fall. Every lie revealed weakness. Every falsehood became a testament to their fragility. And I stood still, watching, waiting. I understood then that the world's chaos cannot touch those who are unshaken. And in that understanding, I became untouchable. They see me, and their fear betrays them. The quiet has become a weapon, sharper than any scream, faster than any strike. Let them hate, let them fear, let them falter. I will not apologize for seeing through the lies. I will not bow to their narratives. Every accusation thrown my way, every judgment passed in ignorance, only proves my point. I stand apart. I stand unmoved. Let them shout. Let them scorn. Let them crumble under the weight of their own deceit. For I have learned to rise above the storm. I do not need their understanding. I do not need their approval. I need only to remain steadfast. And now I see the truth of who I am. The calm has become a crown. Every lie I endured, every deceit I watched, every shadow I navigated alone, has built me into something else. Not fragile, not broken, not afraid. I am the consequence of patience, the inevitability of awareness. They thought they could manipulate me, bend my will, but the stillness they despised is the very thing that has made me formidable. I move forward, unstoppable. I watch unshakable, and in my silence, They are already defeated. I have become what they feared without knowing. The calm, the observer, the unbroken, every whisper, every plot, every false promise. Powerless against me, I rise from the ashes of their deception, taller, stronger, unconquered. Their fear fuels me, their lies empower me. They cannot touch what is steady. They cannot corrupt what is already whole. I do not strike in haste. I do not waste breath on vengeance. I exist, and that alone is a reckoning dot. Do you feel it? That prickle in the air, that unnameable weight, that is me, standing calm, watching, waiting, knowing everything, untouched by their chaos. They called my restraint weakness, but restraint is mastery. They thought my silence was surrender, but silence is strategy. Every lie exposed, every attempt to deceive, only confirms one truth. I am beyond their reach, and that terrifies them more than any scream ever could. I do not need to rage. I do not need to shout. I do not need to prove myself to them. I am the storm that never moves, the fire that burns beneath ice, the shadow that follows every faltering step. They cannot control me. They cannot touch me. And in that, I am infinite. I have endured. I have observed. I have mastered. And now, they crumble, slowly, inevitably, inevitably. Let them see, let them watch, let them whisper. I am calm, I am precise, I am unyielding. They cannot stand it. That I noticed every lie and stayed, unshaken. Every betrayal, every deceit, every manipulation has been a lesson, a test, a crucible forging me into something greater. I am no longer bound by their rules. I am no longer trapped by their expectations. I am the one they cannot predict, cannot control, cannot break. And when they finally realize, it will be too late. The calm, the silent observer, the unbroken, has become the force they never anticipated. I am not angry. I am not vengeful. I am inevitable. They cannot stand it. That I noticed every lie and stayed, calm through it, and I will remain calm, always, watching, waiting, growing, rising. I was torn apart. I rebuilt. And now, I rise.